Stories with Sameera wishes all the engineers a very happy Engineers Day. Friends, today 15th September is the birthday of Sir Mokshagundam Visvesvaraya, an Indian civil engineer, statesman and 19th Diwan of Mysore. He was the recipient of India's highest honour, the Bharat Ratna, in the year 1955 and was knighted as a Knight Commander of British India Empire by King George V for his contribution to the public good, and thus the title Sir in his name. His birthday is celebrated as Engineers Day throughout India. So friends, let's hear the story of the challenges faced during one of his first projects that he worked on. Sir M. Visvesvaraya, fondly known as Sir M.V., was born on 15th September 1860 in Muddenahalli in Karnataka. His ancestors belonged to Mokshagundam, a village in Andhra Pradesh, and later settled in Muddenahalli. In the year 1883, he graduated. He topped the list of engineering graduates from Bombay University. In those times, it was a practice of the Bombay government to offer a job in the government department to the topper. And so, Sir M.V. joined the government service in the year 1884. This incident dates back to the time when he was posted in Dhule in Khandesh district. He was entrusted with the responsibility to construct a pipe siphon on the river Panzra. A channel carried water from the river Panzra to a village Datarti, 35 miles from Dhule. This water was to be used for irrigation. Sir M.V. went to the site of the work just before monsoon and made all the arrangements for smooth execution of the project. The work involved clearing sand deposited on the bed of the stream and then cutting and drilling rocks so that the water could pass through. Only after the sand deposit was cleared could the rocks be cut and drilled. Monsoon started, and along with it came the challenge of clearing the sand deposits. Every time it rained, sand would be deposited on the stream bed. It had to be cleared again before cutting of the rocks. This resulted in wastage of time and expenditure. Seeing this, Sir M.V. consulted an experienced subdivision officer who suggested that he stop work and wait for monsoon to get over, and thus prevent wasteful expenditure. Accordingly, Sir M.V. wrote to the district executive engineer asking for permission to suspend the work temporarily and continue after monsoon. But the reply that Sir M.V. received was unexpected and shocking. He was sent a memo indicating that the work should not be suspended, and it ended with the following remark: "The assistant engineer is beginning his career badly as regards energy and obedience to orders." Upon receiving this, Sir M.V. took up the completion of the project in monsoon as a challenge, and he wrote back saying that he would complete the work, but he should be permitted to spend more than the estimated amount if the need so arose. Sir M.V. used to go to the work site on a horse, covering about 2.5 miles across the river. One day it rained very heavily, and there were floods. Sir M.V. could not return to his camp, and so he stayed in the nearby village for 2 days. The villagers also treated the guest with great affection. On the third day, he decided to return to his camp, so he swam across the river with the aid of his workmen and their crude rafts. His horse and saddle were transported across the river by the same workmen. Sir M.V. overcame all the challenges posed by the project and completed it satisfactorily. The executive engineer, who had earlier issued the memo, was now pleased with Sir M.V. He cancelled the adverse remark passed in the memo. In fact, this executive officer, H.G. Palliser, suggested that Sir M.V. apply for departmental examination that would make him eligible for early promotion. Usually, any new recruit took around 2 to 3 years to clear this exam. But the executive officer had full faith in Sir M.V. He encouraged him to appear for the exam. Needless to say, Sir M.V. cleared the exam and was promoted in less than 2 years of joining office. In his working life, he implemented the block system of irrigation to bring more area of land into cultivation. He designed and patented the system of automatic floodgates. It was implemented at Khadakwasla Reservoir near Pune. The same system to increase water levels was also implemented at Tigra Dam in Gwalior and Krishnaraj Sagar Dam in Mysore. He designed the flood protection system in Hyderabad. He developed a system to protect Vishakhapatnam port from sea erosion, and this dam created the biggest reservoir in Asia. The list of his contribution in developing modern India is endless. In 1912, the Maharaja of Mysore appointed Sir M.V. as his Diwan. He worked tirelessly for the educational and industrial development of the state. He set up many new industries, namely Mysore Soap Factory, Bangalore Agricultural University, State Bank of Mysore, Mysore Iron and Steel Works, and many more. He played a vital role in promoting the Kannada language and was also involved in founding the first college, Government Engineering College of Bangalore, now known as Visvesvaraya College of Engineering. Even at the age of 90, he undertook work on designing and advising in the building of dams across rivers. Friends, today on Engineers Day, let us remember and pay homage to this eminent engineer and statesman who played a key role in building and industrializing modern India. If you have liked the story and video, do click like and share. And for more such stories, subscribe to Stories with Sameera. Thank you.